Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself,
Jessica, why do women lose attraction to me?
Well, if so, I'm glad you asked, because that's what I'm gonna go over today is the 7 reasons women are no longer attracted to you. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear the behind-the-scenes bullshit that goes on in our head when it comes to you guys, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell. Okay, so like I always say, when there's a lot of these, I'm gonna get right to the point because there's a lot of these. Number 1 is you stopped trying. I can't tell you how unattractive it is a man who stops dating a woman once he gets her. So many guys, like, after sex, y'all get so boring. It's like y'all are hungry hippos for the puss before you get it, and once you get it, you're just like, no, okay, back to my life. And that's just not attractive. We women, if we want you, we want to feel desired by you all the time. You know, women, we ramp up our love the longer we're with you, the more we get to know you. So if you stop trying once you've now gotten the puss, we're gonna lose attraction for you, because you're just not the same man that we initially were attracted to whom we were initially attracted. Number 2 is the exact opposite, like I like to do, which is you tried too hard. I can't tell you how many dudes come in so fucking hot before the puss, and that's just a big turnoff, because it's like, well, damn, if you can like do all this shit in the beginning before there's a commitment or a relationship, we women look at you like, oh shit, if you could do this with anybody you're not yet committed to or not yet in a relationship with, you could probably take anybody. No woman wants to be with a guy who's like, I'll just take any woman. Trying too hard also puts a sense of obligation in us, and anytime a woman feels obligated to a man, because fuck, we already feel so many obligations to men in this world, you know, we're not gonna feel good about it. And I always say in the beginning with women, feelings are very black and white. You're either making us feel good or you're making us feel bad. And feeling obligated to you or feeling pressured by you because you're trying so fucking hard, that is bad. This is an X, not a plus. Bad. Number 3 is you started acting differently. So it's been said that we can only play a part for about 30 to 90 days when it comes to meeting new people and acting like we think we're supposed to act. Then our true colors eventually start to show. To me, I always say we are who we are as a person at first. Then after 30 to 90 days, we start acting like we would as a partner. Like maybe you got your shit together completely in your personal life, got a good job, pay your own bills, you got good credit. But when it comes to having a woman, my God, you're just like not all there. Either way, anytime you start acting differently or anytime our brains perceive something different in our expected consistent environment, we automatically log that as dangerous. Dangerous or just like, you know, not initially what we expected. And going back to the other thing I just said, what did I just fucking say? About like you're not the original person we became attracted to. Maybe we were attracted to your upfront persona, your best fucking foot forward, and now that foot has been replaced with a funkier foot, and that's not the foot we were attracted to. Number 4 is you actually failed her relationship tests. Now, this is not necessarily a bad thing. As we get closer to one another, as we are seeing one another longer, we start really evaluating whether or not we have long-term potential, whether or not you're going to be the last penis in our puss. So if we come to find that, you know, your way of life and your partner style isn't really coinciding with what we want in a partner, yeah, we will lose attraction for you because maybe we did fall for the person you were, but the partner you are isn't necessarily gelling. Number 5 is there actually wasn't much past the sparks. I'll tell you right now, the last guy I went on a date with, my fucking God, how long ago was that? He and I had so much fucking chemistry. I was for sure that this was gonna be the man I would start dating. But past the sparks, I started realizing that like, oh, all right, no, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with him. Like there was just like nothing else. And too many people use the sparks as the determinant for whether or not they should be together. That's why so many people get confused when they have so many sparks with somebody, but they get treated like shit. I'm telling you, if there's nothing but sparks, all you guys are good for is fucking. You have to be able to want to be with each other past the initial hormones. I said it once, I said it again. Our bodies are still wired for procreation when it comes to sex. It takes a species millions of years to motherfucking evolve. I was just in Belize at Mayan temples looking at skulls of human sacrificed people from the year 500. And to be honest, that wasn't even 2,000 years ago, if my math is correct. So if that was not even 2,000 years ago, where motherfuckers were chopping off the heads off 3-year-olds, it's gonna take a lot longer for our bodies to realize that sex can just be for pleasure. Anyway, I digress, because our bodies still believe that we're meant to procreate when it comes to sex. Our bodies jack up our hormones to guarantee procreation, because God forbid a motherfucking T-Rex comes and bites off one of our fucking heads before Pound Town gets to produce Baby Town. That's why the honeymoon stage exists. So many jacked up hormones. Oh my God, we're so in love. Sparks flying, sparks lighting our house on fire. And then it subsides because our bodies are like, okay, well, they must have had sex at least once, right? So yeah, if there's nothing past the initial hormones that evolution has forced us to deal with, then yeah, a lot of women will lose attraction for you, because at the end of the day, we want somebody who we're gonna fucking like more than we like fucking. Number 6 is the exact opposite. You know how I like to do this shit, which is there were no sparks at all. I talked about this in my last video, women who chase after men. What is on my foot? Women who like go after men who are good on paper, chasers. And I'm telling you right now, that can only sustain for too long. We women, we want to feel that carnal release, that chemistry, that desire, that I can't sleep without him, I can't eat without him, I can't live without him. We love that shit, man. And you know, while back in the day, women were more prone to settling. Well, he's a good guy. He's got a good job. He's a good person to his mom. While back in the day, that would suffice. Women these days, we don't fucking need men. We've got our own jobs. We can have kids without you. You know, we would love the sparks. And if they're not there, fuck out of here. Good on paper shit, credentials, that's very recyclable. But this shit, that fire between us, that is unreplaceable. And that is the one thing that only a significant other can give us in our lives. Because we can now provide our own safety and stability and financial security and shit like that. Our friends can make us feel emotionally supported and shit. So like, if you're not making me feel hot in the puss in an arousing way, not a medically concerning way, then get the fuck out of here. And that's how women these days are doing it. And now the last one, this is the saddest one, which is she done met a dude who made her feel more sparks than you made her feel. Because again, maybe she felt no sparks with you at all. I'm sorry, this is just, we have too many options these days. Too many fucking options. Too many opportunities to feel something. So if you're not making her feel fuck all for you, and some other fella does, guess what? Again, we don't have to stay with you because we owe you something, because you were nice to us. Just like you wouldn't want to have to stay with a woman who was just good to you, but you felt nothing at all for. We women, we're not going to do that either. Nobody should fucking do that. So if you know you're not in a position where you have been able to create these fucking sparks, to get women attracted to you in ways that keeps them put and keeps them coming out of your cock. Can I say that on YouTube? And I'm telling you right now, you are not speaking to spark arousal. You are not eliciting that override effect that takes over her brain and body to stay obsessed and stay addicted to you and only you. I'm telling you right now, for the guys who've done it, my favorite testimonial, I actually got it this morning, was some dude saying, it used to take me like several dates to hook up with a girl. Now I'm hooking up with girls within hours of meeting them. Granted, it's not just for hooking up. You know, I have another client right now who he's in the military, very follows orders very well, follows direction very well, but you know, was missing the connection component, was having a hard time creating chemistry. He hadn't dated in 40 years, but now he's back out there and he's using this shit. And he says to me the other day, like, Jessica, I landed my dream girl, and the entire time I was hyper focused on doing the exact steps that you told me to. And he's like, and I can't believe I got her. So again, if you know that you're in a place where you're ready to create attraction, create chemistry in your interactions with women in a way that leaves you fucking sure as hell that she wants you and only you, make sure you check out this video right here, which is going to detail the entire process on how you can make it happen. So really assess yourself for these 7 things going on when it comes to the women you truly want for yourself. And if you know you're guilty of one or all 7, make sure you check out this video on exactly how to make sure it doesn't happen again. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.